Welcome to Season 6 of the Directors Club podcast, exclusively for Child Care Center owners and directors. I'm Noelle Dentino, ex-corporate girl turned Child Care Center owner. I took my corporate experience, paired it with my sister's early education background to create easy-to-implement business practices that have made our center, Scribble Time, a huge raging success in our community. And now I'm here to share it all with you to help you gain back time in your day, jumpstart projects you're working on, and find and hire that next great teacher. Let's do this. Hey there, it's Noelle from the Directors Club, and welcome to episode 56. Today we're going to be talking about building classroom confidence with your teachers. And that, I think, is a really important thing that we need to do right now in the field. Think about the hiring crisis that we just came out of, and we're hiring people that aren't as skilled as is in early education, and a lot of the people that really weren't invested in it left, and maybe that was the skilled workforce. And now we have to rebuild our workforce. And I think one of the things that is so important that we do as child care center directors is to boost the teacher's classroom confidence. And there are many ways to do that, but I think one of the biggest ways is to use professional development to help you do this. Professional development is an important thing in early education classroom because it helps teachers to stay up to date on the latest research, theories, and best practices in the field of early education. And it also helps teachers to improve their teaching skills and strategies, which can lead to better outcomes for the students. Early education is a rapidly evolving field, and new research and information is constantly being published. Professional development helps teachers to stay current on the latest research and theories so that they can provide the best possible education to the student. And in addition, professional development helps teachers to develop new skills and strategies to working with the young children. Teachers may learn new approaches for teaching social emotional skills and for problem resolution skills and for even math and reading. These new skills and strategies can help teachers to create a more engaging and effective learning environment. And when teachers begin to see this, they begin to see how what they're teaching and delete. And when teachers attend professional development, they learn these skills, try it out in the classroom, and they see that it works, and their confidence starts building. Professional development is so important for our teachers. And I cannot tell you how many times that I've gone to child care centers as I go in person or virtually. And one topic that will come up is that many states have a requirement for professional development. In Massachusetts, it's 20 hours a year, and it's divided between a couple different topics that we have to take. And I'll go into a center and they're not following through with that. The state, they might randomly check files of our teachers and maybe make a note, oh, didn't have their professional development requirement. But that is a systematic problem that you'll see that maybe all the teachers didn't actually have their professional development. It's something that gets pushed to the side. And when we do that and we don't enforce professional development hours with our teams, it ends up hurting them more than it hurts the kids or it hurts the center. And we require professional development. They do it on their own time because that's something that they can take away with them when they leave the center. And while my center does pay for a variety of different resources for the teachers to get their professional development, it still needs to be done on their own time. Sometimes you can actually incorporate it at a staff meeting. You could have a staff meeting where maybe you had them watch a video before they came and then you have a discussion. So now they get time for the video and time for the discussion. You could have just the video, you could show that, or you could bring a guest speaker in, whatever it is, but make sure that you are including professional development in your plan and you are mentoring your teachers to get it done. Because this is what I want you to know. The benefit of professional development for teachers is enormous when they take these courses or watch these videos. They might learn something that they're struggling with right now that they don't even realize that they need the help. When we take professional development, we can get 5 things that can really help us in our day-to-day work as teachers in early education. The first is improved teaching skills. Professional development helps teachers to stay up to date on the latest research, theories, and best practices in the field. And this can really help improving our teaching skills and strategies. The second thing that professional development does, it increases greater job satisfaction because professional development can help teachers to feel more fulfilled and satisfied in our roles. And when teachers are able to continue learning, it inspires us to learn more and to be able to try more in our classrooms. It really is a great motivator. The third thing that it does for us is increase confidence. And that's what we need to be doing right now in our centers. We have so many teachers that have not had such experience or assistants that haven't had experience. And when we attend professional development, it can help us feel more confident in our teaching abilities. And when teachers have knowledge and skills they need to be more effective in the classroom, they may feel more capable and confident in the roles that they have. And the fourth thing is greater adaptability. Professional development can also help teachers be more adaptable and flexible with their approaches. I want you to think about a situation in your center where it's always done this way. It's always done this way. We always handle this behavior this way. We always do it this way. But if recently that teacher went to a professional development that said, wait a second, when you see this, take a breath, stop, and approach it this way. And if they try it that one time, think about the impact that can have if it's successful, even if it's not. It's great just to try, right? But these tools that we're learning at professional development can really help us be more adaptable in the field. And the last thing, and you might not think that this might be one, but I believe it really is improved retention. If you haven't been enforcing the professional development hours that are required with your state, it really can be beneficial. You might think, oh, they're not going to want to do it. But when we attend professional development, it does improve retention because we're all elevating our skills at the same time. It can improve retention in the teaching profession because when teachers feel supported and have opportunities to continue learning new skills and not feel so frustrated, they stay in the field. They don't run away because they don't have a solution. And so it's so important that we really look at this professional development as not an issue that we can't get done every year, but as a tool to build classroom confidence in our teachers. So let's go back through that list real quick one more time before we end. Professional development, it improves teaching skills. It creates greater job satisfaction because it inspires us to learn more and to try out these techniques and really get motivated to see the children benefiting from this. The third thing is it increases confidence. When we learn new skills, we become more capable and competent in our roles. The fourth thing is it's greater adaptability. It gives us another option, like we've learned something new we can try, so we're not stuck in our ways. And the last thing is improve retention. Thank you for listening to this week's episode. If you know another director who might benefit from listening, please share the link to my podcast. I love connecting with directors and sharing business tips and tools to make your life easier. The show notes below have all the links I talked about in the podcast, along with my social media connections. I'd love you to tell me how I'm doing by rating the show or leaving a comment. Hope you have a great week, and I'm cheering you on.